3 Sundays away from Louisville.
It's gonna be
it's gonna. I'm ready to go.
Is it 21 sleeps?
Yeah, or 20. What today was 23. Jeez,
is it that bad?
Nikki,
it's bad.
Nikki,
I didn't really look in the mirror because I popped my contacts in.
Nick,
yeah,
Nicholas,
yes.
You are too young for a CPAP machine.
Oh, you haven't heard me snore, my friend.
What? Find a better woman.
It's nothing to do with that. I was snoring before I mentioned it.
Listen, what she got to put up with it then?
Oh, God, she can sleep through the French and Indian War.
Okay, so what do you care about? No. You see what I'm saying? It's not snoring. You refuse to address. You just got to get in the lab, man. You got to get some walking in every day.
No, even when I was skinny, I snored. But no, you're right. That'll help.
That'll machine, help, man.
That'll help.
You don't need a CPAP machine.
Well, I don't know.
Golly.
The fact that I stopped breathing about
he's a kid
24 times a night doesn't say otherwise, but no.
Golly.
The fact that I stopped breathing. Well, I die 5 times a night, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, I think I do. Other than that, I'm great.
How long have you been recommended to be on a CPAP machine?
I had like mild sleep apnea, but the guy was like, it would help you.
Go figure, Steve. Mild sleep apnea. Okay. And he started giving them stuff that's going to make sure he has sleep apnea or put him on a machine that he's going to be connected to for the rest of his life.
Nick just wanted to work today. He just come in.
Looks like there's been a squid on my face.
He just come in. He wanted to work.
I'm going to say something too, and I'm going to need...
You need to breathe. You need to do some breathing exercises.
Dude,
you need to strengthen your lungs.
Disgusting. Look at me. Go look in the mirror and tell yourself you're disgusting.
You need to strengthen your lungs.
You need to practice.
No. Marcus might be onto something here.
Okay.
I've long since now. I'm not giving up the CPAP because like a doctor told me that, and I know you guys don't believe in science. I do. But Marcus is totally right. Like my lung capacity sucks. And like when I was even younger and I was running cross country, I was playing hockey, I was biking 10 miles a day. Like your boy was in shape.
You never biked 10 miles a day.
Yeah. No, you're right. I used to bike 12. Your boy was in shape. But like I always had like a weird breathing thing.
You gotta practice, man. You gotta practice your chest expansion or something. I'm serious. As a matter of fact,
I'm gonna lob this one up there.
Let me put Nikki on camera right now.
Oh boy!
So everybody
can see the CPAP lines on my face.
Everybody can just see.
This is public shaming. I don't like it.
I just want people to be able to enjoy Nikki. That's who we're yelling at. He doesn't look like he should need a CPAP machine.
He's a good looking guy.
Aw, thanks.
Well, when you two are done bickering,
this is one-sided. This is not bickering. This is admonishment.
Well, this is the thing.
Some news.
Okay, this can wait. But like, what? No. What I'm about to say, I'm gonna need you guys to be adults about. Like, oh hey,
can you?
You want me to let him in?
Please.
Yeah.
Well, and then we'll let you hear about whatever news Steve had.
It's nothing big. Just
well, maybe you should take your time because he looks like he enjoyed himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just kicking it.
Yeah, right.
He's good.
He's in no rush at all. Okay, I'm listening, Steve.
Louisville Live is back.
Louisville Live is back.
October 4th. Friday, October 4th. Louisville Live will be held at the KFC Yum Center. Tickets for Louisville Live
going straight to the Yum.
I like it. Tickets for Louisville Live will go on sale in September, and students will be able to attend the event for free.
Coach Kelsey said, "You know what? I can't wait to get into Yum full capacity, or just jump in there and get it going."
I know. I like it, man. It says Louisville Live is mixed in amongst a busy weekend for U of L athletics, including 2 home volleyball matchups.
Okay.
Louisville Live and the football game against SMU.
Okay. So action-packed weekend.
Louisville Live will have the men's and women's team and will be noticed, and we'll play a little bit, and we'll do a little bit of all that.
What's your first emotion when you hear Louisville Live is back, Louisville Live is Yum Center?
I love it because I think if they put, like, don't get me wrong, I really, really enjoyed the different places that they went. But I do think that the money they can put into it and just the spectacle they can make it in the Yum Center could be really, really cool.
Listen, I'm going to be the buzzkill of the century.
Okay.
I can't tell you how relieved I am that it's in a indoor, safe, sterile environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the anxiety of worrying about aesthetics, weather, attendant, everybody knows where to go on this one. Everybody knows how it's going to look. Not necessarily how it's going to look, but like the anxiety of, it's a new place. How do we park? Where we're going to, go? No weather. Or what if it rains? What if it's windy? What if it's cold? What if it's moisture? Oh, thank you.
Where now it's like it's in the Yum Center. We know what we're doing. Yeah, we know where we're getting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Louisville Live back.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, that'll work for me. I'm actually having a sigh of relief moment. Yeah. Just saying, whew, we need that.
Well, October 4th. Nick, Louisville Live's back October 4th.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yep, October 4th. In the Yum Center.
Okay, that worked. Okay, so what outside of obviously Louisville Live, what's your next psychological deadline? Like, get me to this point.
Probably week 0. College football week 0, because there you'll get really the only game I care about is Georgia Tech, Florida State. But
is it a killjoy, or I don't even mean to use that word? Is it like the overseas thing?
Yeah, a little bit.
That shouldn't be overseas.
Yeah, they're playing in Dublin, Ireland. It's like,
and that's to get out of.
And I love Ireland. Listen, it's a beautiful place.
When Georgia Tech upsets them, they're gonna have a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, and it's kind of ugly. Like a lot of times, like you're playing. It feels like
that's
at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that's like a good home or away or neutral.
Yeah, it's
American game
or neutral. Yeah, play it in Orlando or play it in Jacksonville or something where it's like, okay, this is an opener, or in Atlanta like they did or something like that. But yeah, it is a little bit of a because it really gets overlooked, and I hate that.
Yeah, I just think that you lose the college energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like, no, like overseas.
Yeah,
I can imagine being a player. You're like, this, what? Especially if you're Florida State. I'm like, we're trying to win a championship here.
Yeah,
and we're over. Like, who scheduled this?
No, absolutely.
I would be pissed off at the AD or the head coach.
Oh yeah. No, I'm perfectly fine if Louisville never plays in those games.
Right?
Yeah, because they've been doing it about every year now. There's a game either starts in Ireland and again, like I said, it's a great trip. I've got we know a bunch of people that just took a trip over there, and it was incredible, like beautiful place. But yeah, I'm like, play the game here. But regardless, I'm still gonna watch, and it's still meaningful because we have Georgia Tech. That's awesome.
Okay, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, that is dope.
What's going on out here?
They're partners.
Okay.
Shout out Andrew Bosch. So,
whoa.
That's how you pull up on people, though.
My God.
Damn.
Well done, Andrew.
Yeah, really. I don't remember Red Bull doing that.
Holy hell.
Well, I'm going to go get the door.
Try statements help.
Well done, Andrew Bosch, and shout out to I guess Alani. Am I allowed to say that? I just did.
Looks like Alani.
Yeah. Prime Alani. They do well on their
on their delivery system.
Yeah. Okay.
I dare you to record it. And just say, "Oh, it's just our partners."
Nick's like, "I'll get the door." He's like,
"Look at him! Look at him!"
Just, "Hey, I'm Nick."
Looking like with CPAP. With C. Look at him! Look at him! Look at Nikki!
Look at him, dude. He's like, "I'll go help. I'll go help."
Okay,
so anyways,
just telling everybody some beautiful young ladies.
Shout out to Nick, man. But Andrew Bosch, actually. Shout out Andrew Bosch. But yeah, no, that's probably my next mental
week 0.
Let's get there. Let's get to week 0. Let's
sorry, Steve.
Good God. Let's get and then you'll be okay, it's game week. Like you'll watch Florida State, you'll watch Georgia Tech, and you'll be like, okay, now it's game week. I'm ready to go. What what's he out there for?
Listen, I'm not working in the studio with y'all anymore. I work around a bunch of creepers.
I know. They're like
with long sleeve shirts and shorts.
Hey, you need some help.
Nick. Anyways. Yeah, so
people, imagine this. Listen, I know you're listening to us. I know you're a little frustrated with the last 2 minutes of radio. Let me just tell you. Car pulls up, butterfly doors, right? It looks like a car from Miami Vice. If I tell you had a Miami Vice paint job on a car, you pull up, about 5 tall, good-looking blondes hop out in bodysuits. Okay? That's what just happened. And then all of a sudden, Nikki and James and Louis Rabeau and Steve.
Oh, I'm sitting right here.
You don't plan on butterfly doors pulling up in the studio.
No, not at all.
And 5 very attractive blonde ladies could jump out. It just doesn't happen. It's kind of like I had a good dream last night.
Yeah, it's like that's how it starts, man. A Miami Vice car pulls up.
Yeah.
So I was making small con.
4 beautiful women step out, and they're like, "Would you like energy drink?"
I mean, y'all act like
yeah.
This is just regular.
This is Thursday.
Regular day for me.
Oh, it's not for me. What was you were making?
No, I was trying to make small talk with them, and I asked who's the best driver, and one girl emphatically pointed to the girl with the pullover that she's the best driver. So then
Did they ask you about your CPAP marks?
No, but I was aware of that as they were leaving, so I tried to cover my face a little bit, like I'm
like this.
Phantom of the Opera out there.
People say, "You got anything?"
So that was great. And then I asked them who the worst driver is, and they wouldn't tell me. And I was like, "Y'all know, but you're just afraid to say."
You didn't throw anybody under the bus.
Yeah.
I gotta get through.
Shout out.
Gotta get
Alani.
through today. Alani, that's how you said. Oh, gotta get through today. Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
New York Giants tonight.
That's right.
Tonight.
That's right.
It's kind of weird. Hey, when the season starts, scary.
Is he gonna play tonight?
What do you think? Has he gotten to the stage of his career where he can ask not to play in the preseason?
That's what I'm like, does he still play in preseason games?
I think he does. I don't know, man.
He's like, y'all gonna pay me regardless. So
Text him, ask him.
It's guaranteed money. You just text him right now. Be like, you playing tonight? We'll find out. We'll break the news right here on the air. That way, if somebody's got a bet, you want to bet?
Right. Are they betting? He's probably actually practicing right now. But,
why? He's got a game tonight.
Walkthrough, I mean.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I'm curious. I'm curious though. Yeah, because I mean preseason's here too. So that's what I say. Football's in the air, man.
Are there any other games on tonight?
I'm sure. I don't know if there is or not, but I mean, high school football is in the air. Elijah and Bullet East, they're doing some stuff. I mean, it's like Holy Cross has got football stuff going on. Like, I'm seeing football everywhere. I'm picking up from practice. I'm like, hey, this is good. Yeah. This is football time.
I will.
Xavier's playing flag football.
He is on to the flag football stage.
Mm-hmm. It's time, man.
How does he compare athletically to his counterparts?
Nah, he's big. He's big. He don't know how to play. He can do it. He just don't know. He's learning. Like, you hand him the ball and he's like, okay, I got to stay away from this guy. So I stay away from this guy by running to the side.
Okay, so
like I'm going this way.
So like
no, son, you got to go between the cones.
Like the T-ball where he just hit it and just run. You got to grab him.
Yeah, he don't know how to play football. So that's what this year's all about. That's why I'm glad. I know some people, and this is a soapbox thing, but some people want to just say, throw pads on them, and I disagree with that. I think you learn the game in flag football more as a kid. Mm-hmm. Like, you learn how to play the sport then, as opposed to just.
Was your first football season tackle?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But
so you never played flag?
No. And there was just so much, there's so much more. Like, to me, I'm not learning the sport as much as it's about hitting.
Did you ever play?
Oh, by the way, Plummer is starting tonight for the Panthers. So, yeah.
I did see that. Oh,
what are we doing?
Nikki saw something.
It's a good day.
Oh,
it's a good day. Okay. They're out today.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
I want to tell you something. You know, sometimes you say, oh, man, girl's looking pretty good. And then you get she's young. And it's like, Jesus Christ.
Nobody that ever says that is young.
That's true.
So.
Right? Yeah. And I'm like,
okay.
Why can't you just like
you're not.
What's the Kanye line? Now we're 98. How old is that? Old enough? One of those types.
Right? Now we're fighting because I said, well, you're not young.
Because I want to acknowledge a pretty girl. Not too young. I didn't say right?
So I'm gonna date her.
Yeah. You get those pop-up messages. What are y'all looking at? You looking at young women?
Yes. Yeah. That's exactly what we're doing.
Until it becomes. So anyway, football. Okay, you are. I am going to get my Detroit Lions, Giants.
Yeah.
Today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jack Plummer
is
tonight. Plummer going to tear it up? Plummer's probably just going to torch him.
Oh, I can see it.
I can see it.
It's funny because my cousin just hates Jack Plummer. I mean, last year everything was Jack Plummer's fault. He's a Panthers fan. So I wrote him and I sent him that when they said that he was going to headline or he was going to start, and I was like, God has been good to me.
I'm going.
Yeah. The fact that you spent all year just pooping on Jack Plummer, now he's your starting quarterback. I hope he wins the job.
Does he think the Panthers are going to be good? Then it's really good.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because it's like remember how Sweeney used to be about the Giants?
It's so just so self-deprecating that it's like, well, they're gonna suck this year, and then mad at Steve because I'm like, well, I like my team, so
I cannot stand that. You hope your team sucks.
Yeah.
So you can have something to complain about for 7 months.
And then when they're good, I almost want to be like, oh no, don't cheer for them now. Oh no.
Between Locke and Andy Sweeney.
Yeah.
Between Locke, who was worse? Nikki, who was worse? Locke or Andy Sweeney when it came to sandbagging their teams?
Andy.
Are you sure? Because Locke only because of the championship.
Yeah.
That he 180 degree that next morning.
Yeah, but like Andy was kind of always in a state of negativity.
Yeah, that is a good point, man. He was just kind of like,
I mean, I love my boy Andy, but yeah,
always negative about everything.
Like you would make the mixtape just for being happy. Be like, wow, we won that game. That was cool. Well, mixtape. Wow, look at this guy.
That's always been my joke, because I'm like, how good the mixtape is now. I don't know if you've listened to it, but it's like, it's hilarious. Like, whereas before you just was like, yeah, I think Louisville will win tonight. And it was like, mixtape.
Like, you go straight to the mixtape.
I don't know. I just thought Louisville would win the football game Saturday.
I'll tell you,
trying to be funny.
I tell you what, for people who are listening, you saw the title of YouTube. We got a special guest coming in. Don't want him to wait any longer, so we'll take a quick commercial break. 939 The Ville. Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Motto Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Ricoh and Sapin.
For today and tomorrow.
And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Ricoh Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Ricoh and Savin. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
With unlimited plans from Mike's Car Wash, the more you wash, the more you save. And you can wash as often as you want. You'll love the value of an unlimited wash plan from Mike's Car Wash. Unlimited plans available at all 40 Mike's Car Wash locations. Open daily, 7 to 9.
Matzo Pie Anchorage is Louisville's best-kept secret and the pizza partner for 1020's flagship craft brewery in Butchertown, 2 blocks from Lynn Family Stadium, along with 1020 Douglas Loop and in Clarksville. Matzo Pie is the perfect combination of flavor, tasty sourdough, thin crust pizza paired with local craft beer. Keep it independent, Louisville. Matzo Pie and 1020 Craft Brewery are your absolute go-tos for local brick oven pizza and craft beer. You can also bring the pie to your backyard. Unique caterings for parties of all sizes, weddings, birthdays, derby, retirements, corporate lunches, rehearsals, and more. Visit matzapie.com for more.
The U of L Health orthopedic experts get you back in the game of life faster. We lead the state in robotic surgical procedures that minimize pain and recovery time. Our high-level care and customized surgeries treat everything from shoulders to toes, including spines. And as the official health provider for U of L Athletics, we give that same VIP care to every patient. That's the power of you. Visit uoflhealth.org.
Hey folks, this is Jason Pierce, General Manager at Deaver Golf Cars of Louisville. You know, these days golf carts are for a golf course, but a golf car from Deaver can go just about anywhere, down at the lake, to the pool, or maybe across the neighborhood to visit friends. Deaver is one of the premier golf car dealers in the country, and when you walk into our Shelbyville Road showroom, you'll see our amazing collection of new and certified reconditioned golf cars, gas cars, lithium electric cars, lifted cars, street style cars, and just about every size and seating configuration you can imagine. At Deaver, we can take care of all your sales, service, parts, accessories, and rental needs. Deaver Golf Cars online at deaverinc.com or visit us at our Middletown showroom at 12330 Shelbyville Road in Middletown, right across from Rumor's Restaurant. Come and see us or visit us online at deaverinc.com. That's DEVERINC.com.
Hi, this is Louisville football coach Jeff Brock. You're listening to the home of U of L Athletics, 93.9 The Ville.
The Mitsubishi Mini Split, like the one we use here at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know this name, one Bozack Smith. Thank you for joining us today on Middays Market. How's it going?
Doing great, Marcus. Glad to be here. Thanks.
Okay, listen, you are in here. It's been a long time coming.
Well, that's because I screwed up last time. I mentioned that my wife couldn't cook, and she ain't cooked since.
You haven't been able to eat.
Man.
Listen, I thought you were going to talk about your censorship award that you won.
Hey, you got that beef button ready?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I'm ready.
I'll try not to let anything slip.
Okay, so you wanted to do the serious part first, or, what's going on? We had a great conversation during the break. You might as well just take that right on air. What have you been up to?
Well, Marcus, obviously as a player, and then I ended up coaching, there's only one thing or two things left I can do in the game of basketball. And that was either officiate it, referee, or keep the scorebook in the table.
Okay.
Well, I can't see myself sitting, so I got out there and participated in the officiating. And it's been something that I'm very surprised how much I enjoy it. It's a passion actually right now. As you get older, obviously you can't be as physical and get out there and play as much as you like to. So by officiating, you feel like you're still part of the game. And not only that, they pay me, and it's the best seat in the house until you make a bad call.
Okay, let's go back from the beginning. Somebody introduced the idea of officiating to you, and you just
No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be straightforward. There's probably people that's not going like this, but as a player and as a coach, I've been involved into the game where I didn't think the officials were up to par.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, man, I need to get involved.
Little quality control.
Get in there, see what it's about. And I mean to tell you, it's opened my eyes in ways I never thought it was.
Okay.
Just every day is learning. Just like being an athlete and a coach, the learning never stops. You're always just adding another chip.
No, this is great. This is great behind the scenes because it might be one of the most underappreciated aspects of sports altogether. We played. You know, there was always a referee, no matter what. You know, whenever you start, there was always a referee, and you always were able to complain about the officiating.
Oh, for sure.
But you just didn't know where they came from.
Exactly.
You know, unless you ran a league and had to go hire a referee, you pretty much are, unaware. So okay, so you every day you're learning, you're enjoying it.
Yeah. So my journey in officiating, I was like everybody else. There's not really a clear pathway to become an official.
Yeah.
I went out to Mid-America. I saw Tanisha Hickerson officiating a game. When she had a break, I walked out there, said, Tanisha, I want to become an official. Now, this is probably in May when I did this. And she said, great. In October, we have a training. So I basically sat on my bum until October.
Yeah.
And went to this training. It was a 3-day training. They told me what I had to do, pay $65 to the state, get a whistle in my uniform. I could officiate.
Okay.
So there's not a lot of training to actually get in there. Now, to get better, not to get yelled at constantly, you've got to work on your craft like anything else.
Sure.
So we came up with the idea, me and several other officials got together and said, hey, man, let's start a nonprofit that trains and recruits basketball officials, mentors them, try to give them foundation and support them as they grow with their craft. And as we were out there trying to recruit some of these officials to come to our training, we started to realize all sports need officials.
Yeah.
It's been a pandemic for the last 20 years where the enrollment of new young officials is just not there.
Right.
So
why do you think that is?
It's not an appealing job, but people see referees getting yelled at. They don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
And in all reality, athletes are probably some of our best officials to start off with because they've been in situations like that.
Sure.
They know how to take something that's at a higher level and bring it down because they've been in that situation. So they know what to say. They know how to treat the players.
Okay. Just macro, big picture, nonprofit, trains refs.
Yes.
Okay. What's my motivation in that? Just to learn the officiating?
Your motivation in that is to make money. There's a lot of people. For me, it was the love of the game. I tell people all the time, I would do this for free.
Okay.
High school basketball sometimes is the funnest environment to be in. When that gyms are rocking and you're out there.
Okay. So you do get that adrenaline rush when you are being an official in a big time moment.
You know what? The rush is a lot better than being a player and a coach for one reason.
Yeah.
I don't give a hell if I win or lose or who wins or loses. And that's part of the pain of playing sports is winning and losing. So what I'm out there concentrating is don't screw this up.
Yeah.
Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Because I know how much these kids have put into their game.
I got to ask you this. Have you had that moment? Steve and I struggle with this situation. We're quote unquote media. So sometimes you're at a table.
Yeah.
And you're at a table and your team is playing. And your one rule, you cannot react as a media member.
Oh no! Listen, they've gave up on me. They did. I've had both SIDs come to me. They're just like, just keep it down. I'm like, I'm sorry. So there's a video of the Notre Dame game last year, and I think I sprint 40 yards down the sideline. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, don't let me down here then.
It sounds like you're just training to be a ref.
Have you had one of those moments where you had to stop yourself from getting too excited? You watch somebody get dunked on or something, and you just, ooh.
Now, as you know, I'm pretty mellow to begin with.
Okay.
So my excitement is very marginal.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Especially when I'm in wearing pants, and that's when we're doing high school games like that. Now we do the Dirt Bowl, the Run League, and some other events. Definitely, you know, I'm going to bring some excitement to that.
Yeah.
I think whereas referees, we pretty much want to stay on a main even keel. But if the game gets exciting, we've got to start stepping up our mechanics and our calls.
A little showmanship, little teeny petty kind of.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Let's get into the nuts and bolts of it, because I'm coaching over at Holy Cross now, okay?
Yes.
With Coach Lieberman. He's the head coach, I don't know, like associate head coach. I don't want to brag or anything. But, okay. Give me a no-no. Give me a no-no as a coach.
A no-no?
Yeah.
Don't say something to me every time I come down to court with something different.
Do you lose credibility?
Oh, it's like crying wolf. And I'll tell Coach that. Coach, I've heard 3 separate things 3 times down the court. I ain't listen to you no more.
Okay.
So with Coach Crum, and what I've done, I've taken lessons from 2 great programs that I played for. My high school coach, Chuck Bishop, obviously Coach Crum. They both worked the refs well, and they picked out 1 or 2 things they thought they can get calls on. Hey, watch number 55. He's pushing on that post. And that's all they harped on.
Just the game.
They only mentioned it 4 or 5 times, and guess what? They would get a call or 2.
So that's a coaching game plan for anybody. For a tip.
And as far as this free training, it's just not for athletes or younger athletes. We encourage current athletes to come in because you're going to learn a lot about the rules that we don't know as players. We just have a feel for the game.
Right.
We play the game, but we actually have never looked at the rules of the game.
Sure.
Second thing is it's going to teach the coach a little bit of what it's like to be out there on the floor to blow that whistle, and it's going to allow him to communicate better with those officials. So it's a win-win for everybody, and that's all we're trying to do is make this community of officials and athletes and coaches stronger and stronger and stronger.
So we're saying free training.
Free. Now, this is for basketball only. We hope to add other sports as we grow. But we also have the pathways for other sports. If you want to become a football official, we get you connected to do that. But as far as basketball, that's our love.
So right now, while you have everybody excited, are www.refjunkies.com.
Yes, sir.
Is that's the best way to kind of see?
Yeah. That's our basic website right now. It's under development because, like I said, we started this nonprofit. None of us have been involved in nonprofits before.
Okay.
So we're learning a ton. One thing is we need to revise our website. It's geared for basketball right now. So it's going to be going across the board for all sports.
Right.
And it's just it's a great way to make money. And if you want to advance, which is great for younger kids because they need officials at the higher levels, lowest, if I'm not mistaken, one of the lowest Division I college pays $1,100. Highest pays about $4,500 per game. Wow. So can you imagine working for 5 months, coming home with $200,000? If you put your time and work into it.
So this is a profession.
I can imagine it. Yeah.
This is a career.
If that's what you choose. I got involved at 45. They're not looking for 6'8" white 45-year-olds to go to college. I mean, they're just not. So I'm sticking with high school. High school's my love. I want to stay there. But these younger kids got so much opportunity. And they're never been presented with the path.
Yes.
And also, they haven't been presented with how it is out there. And what I mean by that is people are scared. Oh, they're yelling at me. They're doing. Man, we all been yelled at by coaches. It's the same thing. We missed the shot. It's like missing a call sometimes.
I don't know. I don't know if Coach yelled at you too much.
What's that? The coach yelled at me? No. Hey, he knew I was no hope, so why waste his energy?
Listen, and here's the thing. I am the protector of legacies. You are.
Please.
You listen. You do the faux humble, or actually, your humility is more genuine than most. But sometimes I don't like it.
Please,
let's go into your. I just want to give a little refresher course of your recruitment to Louisville. Talk with Bozack Smith here, people. Like I said, we got him in here. We're going to pick his brain a little bit. We're going to remind everybody the path you took.
Phew, boy, that was a long time ago. I barely remember that, Marcus.
That's not true. It's something you cannot let go of.
The recruiting process was nerve-wracking and beautiful all at the same time because you got to meet so many neat people. Jason Osborne, I got to play with him in a Nike camp twice. He's from Louisville.
Okay. You see how he snuck that in there?
I mean,
if Bozack Smith is at a Nike camp with Jason Osborne, means he's there.
Well,
I mean, he's there too.
Yeah.
That's the only reason Louisville looked at me because I was playing with Jason, and you know his talent. He makes every bad player look better.
Heck of a player, man.
Heck of a player.
He was awesome.
Yes,
There's many people to this day will say he's the best high school player I've ever seen around here. Like, I mean, he's got a legacy, man.
I'm hard pressed to find a name that was more talented than him.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So Louisville.
But
who was if you were doing today's thing, you know how everybody does the top 8 or the top 10. Right. What would have been your final 6 that you were choosing?
Iowa, Illinois, Louisville, Kansas, and UCLA were the ones that were kind of sticking out to me. UCLA was a little bit too far away. Iowa, it's still cold there during winter.
Yeah.
Coach Crum had the best recruiting line. I always tell people this is why I came to Louisville. I told him I liked Iowa. Son, it snows in Iowa all winter long. Louisville, if it snows, it melts a day or two later. First year here, 18 inches of snow overnight.
That was
shut the city down. That was 93.
That was
93, 93.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so, that was my first call. You lied to me, Coach. All you can say is make sure you're at practice.
Yes. Okay, so did you have what was your welcome to college, welcome to Louisville moment?
Well, playing against Cliff Rozier. I mean, that's got to be one of the strongest individuals I've ever played. Good call. And just being here at Louisville was just such a pleasure. The team was tight knit. It was a great program. I got to meet so many kind people that just overwhelming. The only thing that's really changed is back when I was playing, I used to have these pretty ladies that would buy me drinks all the time. Now it's just a bunch of old men that buy me drinks.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because sitting over here in the corner, I'm looking at this lady and I'm like, you must have a really pretty wife.
Oh, my fault. She may not be mine. I have not gotten a text. Matter of fact, all of them are beautiful, so I'm kind of wondering over here.
Yes, you did well for yourself, man.
Okay, so we did the 6. Then we talked about, listen, I cannot have you in here without the NIL revisiting of the conversation.
You know what?
Does Bozack Smith hold out for another year of NIL? Does he transfer after his first year? I know sometimes you like to just superimpose your life in today's times. Which thing kind of gets you worked up? Or
I think I could have at least got $500 a year. Easily. I might be able to get 1,000 now.
Is that pre-inflation?
That's pre-inflation too. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, the NIL is great, and it's crazy.
I was gonna say, are you just like a bystander watching it unfold, or
I am. I'll be honest with you. At first, I didn't agree with it, but at the same time, I don't agree with just a number of people getting a load of money and not sharing it with the people that actually performed.
It's one of the most repeated, my most repeated stories. And they can vouch for this. I say, when Bozack came in here and he said this to me on the air, I felt like you were talking to me and not on the radio. When you said you have to blow some money to know how to take care of your money, you said that. I remembered it. It really stuck with me. That was probably when NIL was being suggested. The idea of you got to have some money, screw it up a little bit, and
Hey, there's no better learning than making mistakes. Even with guys that work with me sometimes.
Your daughter over there rolling her eyes like,
no, if you make a mistake, you're going to hear it. Right. For sure. But even with the people that I have around me and that work with me, life is mistakes. And that's how you learn. Some people just automatically have that knowledge and never have to make mistakes. But 95% of us going to make mistakes. We're going to learn from them and move on.
Yeah.
You just try not to make that same mistake twice.
When you hear the NIL, oh my God, I'm sorry, people. When you hear whole YouTube channel, shut off.
Way to go. Good job.
Good job, Marks. When you hear NIL versus 1 year portal transfer rule, which one catches your attention faster? Which one do you think? Do you think one is more harmful, more, more pro student, more, and like where do you stand on that?
I don't like the one and transfer.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. You made a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that is not what you want, but you still got to work through it.
Mm-hmm.
So unless it was something derived from the coach leaving or something like that,
sure,
I don't like the wanting out of here.
So where would you set it at?
I would say at a minimum of 2 years, honestly.
So you would do the sit out?
Yeah.
Would you keep it out as well?
Yeah, I would. I like the way it was before because it really made you decide what you wanted to do. And you had to be committed to go to another program and sit out a year. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not easy for athletes because our enjoyment is being out there and playing.
Does young Bozack transfer if he has the 1 year rule?
As I was there, I would probably say I would put thought into it. As I've gotten older, man, I'm glad I did not. Louisville's
We're glad it wasn't an option just to.
Yeah, I mean, Louisville just supported a bum player like me beyond belief. And I always credit everybody.
The ultimate sacrifice player.
Everything I've got in this life basically is derived from basketball.
Yeah.
And Louisville just helped me get there. All the fan support, Coach Crum, coaching staff, teachers. So
Okay, so when you watch the game now, this is the personal basketball question for you. It's a sore spot for me.
Okay.
What could Bozack Smith have done with the Euro step? With the third step, the traveling that is not traveling anymore.
Well, it's hard to do that when you're sitting on the bench. I mean,
is there a pet peeve about any way that the game has changed for you?
I don't like how back in our day it was a little bit more of a bruiser game. The contact was allowed a little bit more on the guards. For today's, can't even put a hand on them, can't even put a forearm on it. So it's more offensive oriented. I like defense too. I like to see them battle.
So you enjoy watching the TBT?
Oh man, I love the team. That's the best thing they've done, man. I love having that during the summer.
Physicality of that.
Oh, I love it. I mean, it's basketball. It's what we grew up with. 80s and 90s watching the NBA. I mean, it was a physical game.
Yep.
That's back when you could throw a punch and still play. They wouldn't even kick you out sometimes.
Man, I'm watching some of these documentaries. It's like, how many times have you seen people like actually fight, break it up, check ball?
Yeah, check ball. Let's get back into it.
Yeah. It's like, you ain't gonna mess up my run. You're like, we still got an hour, stuff like that.
And that was one of the hardest things when I started officiating. I'm honest with you. They'd be like, that was a foul. I'm like, that kid's teeth's not on the floor. He's fine. Go play defense.
So you were tailoring kind of to the way you like to watch the sport.
Yeah. And finally, I had a couple of people teaching me, and they finally said, look, man, you actually got to blow this whistle, And so I just, it kept on putting blocks together and finally got comfortable out there because that's the biggest thing. Getting comfortable, blowing the whistle when you know you made a mistake. And not be crushed.
Right.
And I just
not be crushed over your mistakes. Right?
That's right. Because that's going to affect you. It's just like being a ball player. You got a wide open three. You miss it.
Yeah.
And then it's gone because you're back on defense and I got to get this ball back. So officiating's got that kind of same thing if you do have a mistake.
For starting out though, I think a lot of people ask this with officiating. You can work a job, right? Like,
yeah, definitely.
So, because I think a lot of people, I've talked to somebody specifically that didn't do it. It was like, I can't devote the time. I want to do it so bad. And it was like, I think you can do.
Steve, if you got the time in the evenings, you can officiate. You can be a coach and officiate. You can be a player and officiate.
Sure.
There's no restriction on officiating. The only thing that's about officiating is there's not a clear path. It's all up on your own. There's no set training or nothing like that. Yeah. You pay your dues, you get your shirt, you get your whistle, you go out there and you learn. Yeah.
So you put your name on availability lists or anything like that? Like
each region has what's called an assigner, and you join that association, and you're on their list, and they can put you on games.
So you can be on multiple associations.
You can be two associations in high school.
Okay.
So I'm in the 8th region right now. Okay. Hopefully, I'll join the 6th and 7th region here in Louisville. Yeah. I started off here in Louisville. Yeah. For 3 years, I think. And the last couple of years, I've been out in the 8th region.
Well, join the 6th region. That wouldn't be the worst thing.
Is that where you're at?
There is no way. Did you just hear what he did?
What? I said it would be good. I think it would be great.
Where are your
That's because you ain't seen me officiate.
Where are your sports ethics, Steve?
Call Marcus in the truck. What did you let me say that for?
Your boy, man. Your boy. Okay. Give everybody a quick rewind on this.
All right. So I'm going to tell you from the very beginning. We started a nonprofit, Ref Junkies. That was to train basketball officials. But we realized that officials are needed across all sports. So we went out and kind of did some research. The numbers are down. We've had over 50,000 people that have retired or not officiated in the last 4 years. So a lot of decline in that. Right now, the average age of a high school official is 57 years old. 55% of officials are over 50 years old. So I'm 50. There's more people officiating that are older than me than younger than me. And here's the thing is, we get older as officials. These high school students don't get older.
Right.
They stay the same age. These college students, athletes, stay the same age. So as we get older, we get slower. As they grow up, they get quicker. They get better. You know, as you know, the basketball from when you played to now, it's completely different. So a lot more athletic.
Listen, Bozack, any other shouts? Like I said, take advantage. What else do you do to occupy your time? You say you're not driving your wife crazy. So
I try to stay away from all 4 women that I have.
Right.
So that keeps me busy. No. I still got my own little business. I do some stuff, but I put a lot of time into this nonprofit, just trying to get off the ground. I've never done a nonprofit before. I've got some partners, and it's just been a hell of a learning experience.
You won't do it every time. Advertise the business, Bozack.
Hey, this is it, man. This is what I love. I work to make money. I do this because I love it. And here's something that's really neat. Like I said, 14 and up, you can officiate. So that means at 14 years old, you go work 2 games, freshman and JV, and walk home with $120. And you can do that 5 nights a week.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I mean, the money is there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Nikki, that's
good, man.
Listen, I always appreciate you coming in time. Like I said, listen, if you want to just talk sports during the season, come on in.
I hate that you're gonna hate that you said that because I'm gonna bug the hell out of you guys.
Every time you have any openings, please feel free. Doors always open. Everybody enjoys hearing you. Bozack Smith, good people, as always. Quick commercial break, 8150-939 is always the number, 3831-939 is always the text line. Rolling on. YouTube channels made for the Ville. Middays Marcus Mabry and roll on 93.9 in the Ville. Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
So you just started working and you're finally on your career journey, but with student loans, rent, groceries, you need every dollar to be working for you. That's why Commonwealth Credit Union created Power Checking, the incredible all-in-one account that powers your spending, and with built-in high-yield savings, grows your balance at the same time. No minimums, no limits. Visit ccuky.org/power to learn more. Power Checking, only from Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you different. Insured by NCUA. Call us at 1-800-228-6420 for details.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire, Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Men, you already know that as we age, low testosterone can cause many issues, including decreased energy, bad sleep, a lower sex drive, and more. And if you're like most men, getting treated for low T can truly change your life. But it's also important where you get treated, because your health matters, and a quality medical practice that has true expertise in men's sexual health can help you get the best outcome. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, the leader in treating low T and other men's sexual health issues in the area. And if you're feeling like I just described and haven't yet sought treatment, or if you're not satisfied with the treatment you're currently receiving, I'd invite you to call us. At Tri-State Men's Health, our expertise is men's sexual health. It's all we do. We've successfully treated thousands of men for low T, and we offer a true 5-star experience that is like no other. If you're like most men, you'll be astounded at our service and at the results of our treatments. So make an appointment today. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
With unlimited plans from Mike's Car Wash, the more you wash, the more you save. And you can wash as often as you want. You'll love the value of an unlimited wash plan from Mike's Car Wash. Unlimited plans available at all 40 Mike's Car Wash locations. Open daily, 7 to 9.
Summer is heating up, and Commonwealth Credit Union is there to help kick things into high gear. From beach vacations and road trips to backyard barbecues and fireworks. Fuel your summer with My Card, only from Commonwealth Credit Union. My Card gives you 3 points for every dollar you spend on transportation and travel, and 1.5 points for everything else. My Card is your ultimate travel sidekick. Visit ccuky.org/mycard to learn more and apply today. Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you differently. Insured by NCUA. All loans subject to approval. Call us at 1-800-228-6420 for details.
When it comes to ductless equipment, DFH has you covered with the Trane Mitsubishi Electric Ductless line of products. They're perfect for those hard-to-cool spots in your house. And they're easy to install, so DFH won't tie up your valuable time. Right now, DFH would like to give our military, first responders, nurses, and educators the comfort they deserve. Those hero homeowners can receive up to $825 in instant rebates on purchases of qualifying Trane Mitsubishi Electric ductless equipment. Subject to approval, call DFH for details or visit them online at dfhcompany.com.
Our city's professional soccer seasons are underway, and ESPN Louisville listeners can take advantage of a special ticket offer today. Visit LouCity.com/ESPN for discounted tickets to Louisville City and Racing Louisville home games. Whether you're a diehard fan or just looking for the right place to enjoy a cold drink, it's tough to beat a night at beautiful Lynn Family Stadium. That's LouCity.com/ESPN for discounted Lou City and Racing Louisville tickets today. And remember, if it's Lou City, it plays on ESPN Louisville.
Does your business need an upgrade in cybersecurity? Odds are, if you're a small business, you do, because that's where criminals prey.
They know small businesses don't have the resources to prevent attacks. That's where our friends at Louisville Geek came in to help us. Not only did they upgrade our outdated computers, they made us safer from attacks.
Louisville Geek has been around for nearly 2 decades. They offer 24/7 support, and their online pricing calculator gives you transparent pricing.
Use who we use at ESPN Louisville. Louisville Geek. LouisvilleGeek.com.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems.
Municipality that all rely on the movement these pumps provide. The moment you need a water or sewage pump, you should be thinking Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 36 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price. And it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217, or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com. Is this? This sounds a little hot.
I don't know.
In my ears. Oh, okay. Again.
Oh, looks like car across the street.
Thanks, Bozack.
That is pretty cool.
For joining us. Like I said, the fish sound kind of interesting.
No, it's very interesting, man.
His daughter is actually,
she's 23 and is going to be officiating Division I games this year. And he said it's $1,100 a game.
$1,100 a game.
That's for she's at the A-Sun, so mid-major, like
mid-major. She's 23.
Wow, man.
She's gonna be making $1,100 a game.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's good,
well, he said year one. I mean, basically learning, you're gonna get 10, 11 games just year one. That's not bad, man. And you're an independent contractor, so you're 1099, but I mean, you can write off your miles, so you're not going to get your travel paid for, but you can write all that off. I mean, that's
something. Yeah, I was going to say, if you're decently motivated,
it's not a bad profession to jump
into. www.refjunkies.com, REF Junkies, JUNKIES. Okay. You sent me a video?
Yes. Oh, by the way, for people tuning in, I know we got a lunch crowd. I do want to re-mention Louisville Live, October 4th at the Yum Center.
I'm extremely relieved. It's a safe not environment, but safe.
I've kind of wanted it there. I liked it around town. Mm-hmm. I do like it around town. It was unique.
Yes.
I'm fine if they go back to it.
Everybody started copying though.
But I kind of like Tennessee was out there, and then it was like, but it's still cool. Like,
it's still ours.
Yeah. That being said, I can imagine Lottie Stockwell and some of them that put this together. You don't have to worry about weather now.
Oh, God.
It's going to be October 4th. It's going to be nice inside the Yum Center. We can just put this event together and do that. And we don't have to set up, tear it out like the you're still probably going to have a bunch of bells and whistles, I'm sure. I like it, though. I'm really interested to see what they put together over there. I think it's going to be really cool. The men's team, the women's team, you're going to get to kind of meet, which both teams are so new this year.
You got the volleyball, you got the football game.
Yeah, SMU that weekend. Look, we were going to go, I think we're going to Orlando that weekend, and we were talks of leaving Friday night. I'm like, not now. I'm not leaving Friday night.
You just change it up a little bit.
Not doing it.
I don't need the stress.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I want to go to Louisville Live.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wrote in my notes, Colin Lacey. Actually, pause. Let me reset. Before I go any further, happy birthday to one Kelly Dickey.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Louisville information guru, Kelly Dickey. Did you see, did I send myself the tweet of Kelly Dickey? He has Colin Lacey. I believe if you go to Kelly Dickey's Twitter, you can see the list of former Cardinal wide receivers who have all been on the Biletnikoff preseason list.
Oh, yeah.
And it's your who's of wide receivers.
Yeah.
In Louisville history. So Colin Lacey, nasty coming out of his break.
He's good, man. And everybody, Tyler Griever just had a tweet and had a lot of video of practice this morning, because you do have open practice today and tomorrow. So you can
appreciate that, Tyler.
Yeah, you can get out there this morning and tomorrow morning if you want to check them out in person. And there was a lot of different things in there, but I mean, the first video there, you have Colin Lacey, and the reason I bring him up is just a lot of people around there right now are talking Colin Lacey. When you're like, I got a couple people I like to call over there and say, you watch your practice every day, huh? How you feel? Colin Lacey's like, yeah, man, he's the real deal.
That name keeps coming up.
Yeah, but I mean, and it's not like a shock. I mean, he was he was a consensus top 3 transfer at the wide receiver position. I mean, all these lists have him on, hey, he's the top. Like I saw a list today, it was like top 10 receivers in the ACC, and they had him at number 4. So it's like, he's expected to be good, but I think early it's still a transition. You're coming from South Alabama to Louisville. You're in a Jeff Brom offense, which is, and I think in the spring, it was almost like, is he going to live up to the hype? Just when you went and watched practice, and you did
is that one of those hype, like your ranking is hyping you up more?
Yeah,
so the expectation.
Yeah. So I expected to walk in and see a finished product, Colin Lacey, like, oh man, this guy is ridiculous. It's kind of like, he's good, but. Whereas now in the fall, I think you're starting to see more of a polished product of Colin Lacey, and it's like, oh, he's the best receiver on the team. Which is also
why do I keep forgetting my guy last year?
Jamari Thrash.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a video on that as well, though. Speaking of receivers, of Ja'Cory Brooks beating Q Riley, and Q Riley's a top 3-4 corner in the country.
He was just.
He's probably just like, get you one. No, I want that though.
You're right,
because I know how good Quincy Riley is. If I've got receivers that can get him, he's got a pretty good receiving core.
Or is that just we play together? I know how. I'm the only one that knows how.
Well, and that could be that too. But still, I guarantee there's only 3 or 4 guys that you could line up across from in the country that is going to be better than him. That's pretty good.
I'd be mad at Tyler. That's one video you put up.
Yeah. Oh man, Quincy Riley's terrible.
I had these guys on lockdown for the last 6 months.
Send that to moms. Be like, what's he out here doing? You getting smoked every play?
Is he NIL?
Yeah. Too much NIL. What you doing?
Because you know that's coming. The first catch he gives up.
Well, still though, I think it's the fact that it was Ja'Cory Brooks. It was good too, because I mean, he's another one. You're talking about a 5-star coming out of high school. He's played at Alabama. He's made big plays. It wasn't like he's a 5-star, just never really panned out. Went to Alabama. So we get him.
Get your leftovers.
He couldn't crack it there. I mean, I'm talking. He's made huge plays in the Iron Bowl. In Tennessee, Bama, like I said, he had a couple touchdowns. He's a really good player.
So, let me see. Speaking of transfer, has nothing to do with what we were talking about, but I wanted to.
It's fun.
I wanted to
Let's go.
Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh. You're right. Jim Harbaugh. Let's do it. What did he get? A 4-year show cause? I never even opened it.
Right.
I got an ESPN alert. I never even swiped it.
You just knew?
Not once. I was like, I don't care. He'll never coach in college again.
He'll never coach in college again.
I think he cares. He's got a show cause.
What kind of punishment is that for you?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know if Michigan will still get punished or what, but
he's suspended for a year.
If he comes back,
I think he's suspended. Like
they can't punish him in the NFL.
No, Steve. I think.
Can you imagine the NCAA calling the Chargers?
No,
could you set him out?
I think he's suspended from college.
Go to Hades.
Post leaving. Like he's suspended this calendar year, I think.
He's like, oh, okay.
Listen, Gibbs hit me up. Gibbs doesn't really know what's going on with college, so it's always fun when somebody parachutes in and he's like, "Hey, man, they said NCAA don't got any teeth." I'm like, "What planet have you been on?"
They don't.
I'm like, Mike, where do you want to start at?
Thank you, 859. Somebody caught my snark on the Ja'Cory Brooks.
What?
It's like, he's not just a SEC transfer that was like, yeah, he was a 5-star, but he ended up 3rd string and never played a second. Oh, man, this is my starting quarterback. How many stats? Oh, what was his stats at Georgia? Well, I mean, he never played.
I did miss that. That's a good catch.
Did he have an injury or something? I mean, why did he not play? Well, he's just 3rd string.
I'm not allowed to do that.
It's like, oh,
I'm not allowed to do that.
Oh, okay. I'm sure he probably is just good now.
Steve, don't do that. The 3rd stringer at Georgia.
He probably can ball now. I don't know. I'm sure something happened between this year and last year.
That's not nice.
Maybe he's fine.
You should respect your rival.
I do.
A little more than that. Quincy Wilson. You know that name?
Yes.
We have a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
That's going to be on anchoring, or not. I don't know if he's anchoring, but running on the men's track thing.
Yeah.
The 4x400.
Yeah, sure. Speed knows no age.
I'm more than twice that kid's age. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's crazy.
We have a 16-year-old,
and
when you see his picture, he looks like he's fast.
Marcus, I was just watched the Bahamas team play basketball and didn't notice anything. You're like, oh man, they look athletic. They're like, whoa, that kid's 14. Like, what kid?
Yeah.
No,
I don't see any kids out there.
The kid that's in the middle next to Case and Pryor. Yeah, that kid's 14. It's like, oh, okay. It's different nowadays. It's different out in these streets, man.
Is that the most repeated things? It's like these kids are getting faster and bigger and stronger. But then I think the masses are not.
Mm-hmm. No, sorry, I was reading the text line. That's fine. That's true. Harrison Bailey, our former 5-star that didn't quite make it, is falling down the depth chart. Like Harrison Bailey was was Peyton Manning. They were like, this is the guy.
I know.
I mean, I remember.
I'm surprised about that. I can't lie. I'm surprised about that.
We had that 2nd place in Sevierville there for about a year, and being down there and just kind of, I would be down there for a week at a time and go to the same stores, and they were like, no, this is the Tennessee savior. Like, this is the guy, Harrison Bailey. And I mean, he had a lot of tools, but, and I've met Harrison Bailey here. I've talked to him. Like, I mean, he's a great kid. It's just, Honestly, when we got him last year, I was like, that he's gonna do it.
That's what I thought.
And by all accounts, Pierce Clarkson has taken that 2 spot. Like I'm pretty comfortable. Like, yeah, Pierce Clarkson's the backup.
He looked good though.
He looks really good. And he's getting. He's getting run.
Wish he was bigger.
I don't think he's. I know he is. He's shorter than you would like.
Yes,
but
or get
terrible.
Or get bigger.
I'm about to just curse him. Russell Wilson. I don't even know why I said that.
But you got to
that was stupid.
You got to put the bulk on though if you're going to be like that. The only reason you trust Russell,
I don't know. Pierce is.
I want to see him.
He's getting bigger. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because right, and all I really have to go on right now is spring game stuff.
Yeah.
So if I see him in person,
absolutely,
and I see some increase,
Yeah, I think you'll be pleased with him. But Harrison Bailey's one that it's. I kind of thought coming into this year, I was like, well, he'll be the 2.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. I think it's Pierce. It looks Pierce. A lot of people talking about Deuce Adams. It's a true freshman that's really been impressing people over there. He's a true freshman at quarterback. Another Pryor and Waterman tonight.
Yeah.
On Floyd Street Media at 5:00.
That's what time it comes out.
Yep, excited for that.
Oh,
excited. Oh, okay. No, you're good. It's just here it comes. Excited to get that show rolling. But yeah, man, just a lot going on.
I tell you what, we'll take a little break at our last reset.
Oh,
another one. No, I'm not going to go break yet. I want to see how long it can last.
I'm good.
Oh, you're recovered.
Yeah, we're ready.
Nice. Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Motto Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just with love for duplicators.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Ricoh and Sapin. And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Ricoh Pro Z7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Rico and 7. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just with love for Duplicator Sales.
With unlimited plans from Mike's Car Wash, the more you wash, the more you save. And you can wash as often as you want. You'll love the value of an unlimited wash plan from Mike's Car Wash. Unlimited plans available at all 40 Mike's Car Wash locations. Open daily, 7 to 9.
Matzo Pie Anchorage is Louisville's best-kept secret and the pizza partner for 1020's flagship craft brewery in Butchertown, 2 blocks from Lynn Family Stadium, along with 1020 Douglas Loop and in Clarksville. Matzo Pie is the perfect combination of flavor, tasty sourdough, thin crust pizza paired with local craft beer. Keep it independent, Louisville. Matzo Pie and 1020 Craft Brewery are your absolute go-tos for local brick oven pizza and craft beer. You can also bring the pie to your backyard. Unique caterings for parties of all sizes, weddings, birthdays, derby, retirements, corporate lunches, rehearsals, and more. Visit matzopie.com for more.
The U of L Health orthopedic experts get you back in the game of life faster. We lead the state in robotic surgical procedures that minimize pain and recovery time. Our high-level care and customized surgeries treat everything from shoulders to toes, including spines. And as the official health provider for U of L Athletics, we give that same VIP care to every patient. That's the power of you. Visit uoflhealth.org.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Men, if erectile dysfunction is affecting you, getting treated could have a dramatic impact on your relationship and your outlook on life. But it's also important where you get treated because your health matters. And working with an organization that practices excellent medicine and has significant expertise in men's sexual health can often result in a far better outcome. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if you're seeking a quality provider to treat your ED or are just not satisfied with your current situation, call us. We'll show you a true 5-star experience and work with you to find the right treatment for your specific medical situation. At Tri-State Men's Health, we truly are experts in men's sexual health. But it's more than that. Unlike the online pill pushers or so-called men's clinics that only offer one or a few treatment options, we offer the full spectrum of ED protocols. We can even use combinative therapies for better results. At Tri-State Men's Health, your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
When it's time to replace your heating and air system, we know people want options. That's why you'll always get a free second opinion with BJ Heating and Cooling. Plus, for a limited time, get up to $750 off a new Bryant system.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
Do you want to grow your business? ESPN Louisville wants to help take it to the next level. Let ESPN Louisville assist through the best sports talk, the power of local and national sports news, brand building and connecting fans through audio and digital elements, and much more. Email us at partnerships@espnlouisville.com. That's partnerships@espnlouisville.com. Become a partner of the sports leader, ESPN Louisville.
Does your business need an upgrade in cybersecurity? Odds are, if you're a small business, you do, because that's where criminals prey.
They know small businesses don't have the resources to prevent attacks. That's where our friends at Louisville Geek came in to help us. Not only did they upgrade our outdated computers, they made us safer from attacks.
Louisville Geek has been around for nearly 2 decades. They offer 24/7 support, and their online pricing calculator gives you transparent pricing.
Use who we use at ESPN Louisville. Louisville Geek. LouisvilleGeek.com.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
Hello, this is Dan McDonald, head baseball coach at the University of Louisville. You are listening to the home of Cardinal Baseball on 93.9 The Ville.
Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated. Will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today. I'm sorry, people. It's the juice.
You think so?
It's the juice.
It's good looking juice today. It's a good looking juice today.
Steve, it's the ginger. It clears you out.
Does look good.
Well, we got some ginger. We're gonna start doing the ginger turmeric shots in the morning, Jeanette and I. So I feel like you'd be proud of us
after a healthy night of sleep.
Well, yeah, with my CPAP.
I'm even starting to feel bad for Nick at this point. You just. When I start feeling bad for Nick, it's like, okay, all right.
You know,
getting bad.
You know what you're getting. You know what you're getting, Nikki. You're getting.
What's that?
You're getting residual Mike Gibbs energy.
Okay.
I'm a little. Let's just say disheartened about some of the trials and tribulations and the way he's handling them. Right. And I trace it back to how mad I got at him. Because, we're having this conversation like, dude, it's just life problems, just whatever, family problems, whatever. Focus on you a little bit.
Right.
Focus on you a little bit. Get some things that you can control.
Can't pour from an empty cup. One of those things.
Right. Under control. And
sure.
He's talking about his, CPAP machine, and okay. He was my toxic conversational man guy, like, all our lives, we've been kind of the, when you want to just talk a little toxic, that's my dude, we guess this, just talking crap about people, and
you need a toxic friend a little bit.
Yeah. And he started to sound like the guy we talked about all the time. More and more as every day went by.
Becoming the evil we sought to fight against.
Yes, that's exactly how it is. And he was talking about getting on a CPAP machine. And I was like, try to get a little exercise in first. Try it. You know what the next solution was that he was getting ready to do?
Oh, is he going to get like the palate like thing? I remember you mentioning that was, and I know this because I thought about getting it done too.
You going to get your tongue shaved down?
Frightening.
Oh, it's terrifying. I got a really high palate.
The answer is to get your tongue shaved. And again, everybody knows, like,
I
was just so mad.
I'm gonna sound
okay. I get frustrated with people who reach straight for the easy solution, the pill.
Right.
I mean, we all know how I am.
Yeah.
I just try
this.
What God gave you first, and then
really
you can.
Really, just poor Nick. You're just like, I can't stand people that are just, they're just awful and just terrible at life. And you take the easy way out about everything. And Nick's just looking at you, nodding his head like a disappointed kid. Like,
as long as he knows he's getting reciprocal strays from the Gibbs situation. So you're not the only one that gets this treatment. It's like the fact that
thanks, Gibbs. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, he's been getting this from me for 20 years straight. So you just happen to get in the crosshairs of this one.
Well, speaking of Nick, remind everybody, my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health, because erectile dysfunction is something that affects a lot of men.
Not Steve and I.
It's James Strevel, not me. No, but it does. So in all seriousness, there are a lot of men that as you get older, you're dealing with this, and listen, it's not just that; it starts to affect your life, and it can affect your happiness. It can start to affect your marriage, relationship, And I know somebody personally that actually did do that, and they didn't communicate with their wife what was going on, and they started to have some issues because they thought maybe something else was going on. They're like, is it me? The wife was like, is it me? Is something wrong? And eventually they communicated it, and he went to Tri-State Men's Health, and they have over a 90% success rate in dealing with ED. and he had tried herbals, he had tried creams, and he goes in, and they were able to help him right there. $99 appointment. You go in, they'll give you a test dose in the office. If that test dose doesn't work, they will. You don't pay anything that day, so
no risk.
Go to tristatemen'shealth.com, take their quiz. It's 10 questions, 2 minutes. It's a yes or no answers, and don't keep waiting. You know what? End that, and get back on the horse, as they would say. So Tri-State Men's Health. Tell them you heard about them right here on 939 The Ville.
Okay, so Steve, what is your day about to consist of?
Everything.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Everything.
I'm listening.
Everything. I'm not going home.
Are those not the worst days?
Ever again?
You got a full.
It's just one of those days, man, where and it's fun stuff. So like, I don't want to sound like it's not all just like, oh, like I can't wait to get over to Holy Cross here in a second. We're gonna practice, or go through some workouts. Not practice, we kind of go through a few workouts. And
HSAA,
yeah, no, but very much within the rules.
Yeah.
Then it's one of those things where I go straight from there. Listen, I've got to grab Elijah, get Xavier, get Elijah to Bullet East, get Xavier to my mom's, and then I've got a wedding rehearsal tonight.
Wow, Saturday. You got a busy day.
Yeah, which I'm very excited for. Then right after the rehearsal, we have the rehearsal dinner. So it is, again, that's going to be fun. Like I'm excited for that. It's going to be a good time. But it's just a lot of, hey, okay, I don't have time in between. It's like get here to get here to get here.
Well, listen, get to it. Get to it.
Yeah, no, I'm out of here, man. I ordered some Jimmy John's. I'm going to go get that. And I'm sure we got a lunch sponsor today that I just screwed over, but it's okay. I'm out of here. It's for y'all to deal with.
We'll enjoy Wings Up.
Yeah, Phil Baker, make sure he pass line. Thanks, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
Well, Wing Zone. Do you have a Wing Zone?
I think I got it. Yeah. Well, shout out to our man Adam and Company at Wing Zone for dropping off some delicious wings. Trying to see if I got the.
Don't we have like Wing Month coming up or Wing Week or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like Louisville Wing Week, I think, is next week. I think I could be wrong. But thanks to Adam and staff for dropping off Wing Zone catering to the ESPN Louisville studio. Score 16 original wings for $12 with the winning play bundle only at Wing Zone. Order online wingzone.com. Tons of great deals on the website. 3 Louisville locations: Hikes Point, Poplar Level, and Dixie Highway.
I hate the kind of day.
I'm in your ear. That read was from January. Whoops. Uh oh. Is that Steve calling? Doing this on the air?
Woman.
Oh, here we go.
I've been working at this job for 10 years. No, it's not 12 o'clock, LaDon.
I just hear laughing.
He's gone. Yes, Steve is gone. I'll tell him you said hello. Bye. Y'all think I be playing when I say nobody in the world knows that I do a radio show. Nobody.
How long has Midday's been going on?
Don't even say the number out loud. I don't know what it is.
It's been like 7 years.
Every day.
8 years.
Every day that I'm not locked out or escorted out it's like a successful day. And,
right.
And I do, in all seriousness, I do look forward to knowing that I can come in here today, on the day and talk sports and talk life. I hate days like Steve has. I will cancel something to make sure that I'm able to stop by my home and go breathe.
Yeah.
I cannot stand to go from a one place to another place and then to another place.
Yeah.
And not get to.
No, I love my girl, Jeanette, but like she's like the king or the queen.
Can like stay out?
She can do like 16 activities.
No.
Swing home, maybe you're like, feed the pets and then leave immediately.
Oh.
And I'm like, babe, we got like 4 things on the docket on Saturday. And now the deal was like, if we're going to do that, then Sunday we're doing nothing. Like we're cleaning the house, like nothing. And she's like, hey, there's like 2 things I want to do Sunday. I'm like, what the woman? Love you. But
I don't know. Is that like a product of age though for me?
Maybe. Well, I mean, you're a couple years older than me, but like I'm with you on that. Like, I need a little bit of time. Like, I started this week.
All good, Bozack.
He was?
Yeah, he was saying thank you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it was good seeing you. No, like, I started the week with 2 doubles, and I was like, I need some time between my 2 shifts.
Go ahead and grab that real quick. Yeah, just like, if you know anything about Marcus Maven, like, it's one thing is going to have to wait, or I'm going to have to say, hey, I need my 30-minute decompression, because I just, I feel sorry. For Steve. Wanted to make sure I just pass it along. If you didn't hear, at 10:30, Bozack Smith joined.
With Don.
He is a wealth of information, isn't he? Bozack Smith joined. Listen, this officiating thing, people, you might want to take a little more serious.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can make some real scratch doing this.
Like I said, his daughter. Congratulations to her.
Yeah.
I'm getting her first D1 thing. Okay, let me put this woman through.
All right.
Hi, LaDon.
Hey, Marcus.
Are you excited about watching your son play tonight?
Well, he just texted. That's why I called. I really forgot you was on air. He just said he's playing a little bit, but he feels great.
His body feels great?
Yep.
Is he just playing special teams, or is he playing defense?
He just said a little bit. So I don't know if that's special team or defense.
Is that like one possession or something? You didn't ask him?
No? Was I supposed to?
I don't know. I mean, he's your son. You were going to be asking me, is he going to play?
I don't know. He just said his body feels great and he's playing just a little bit.
Is he going to try fake?
Heck no.
Okay. Well, thank you for the update.
All right.
Bye.
I see you later.
Bye. She had no idea I have a show. That radio thing.
But it took a long time, but my mom and Jeanette picked up on it relatively quick, but still. Like,
to get him out of the window of contacting you?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, but the problem is, like, I'm expected, like, right when I get off the air. It's like, hey, send me a text. Like, what's up? And I'm like, sometimes stuff happens. Like, yesterday we were filming stuff with Leaves in the back. And I didn't get in trouble for it or anything, but, just stuff like that happens sometimes. It's like, it's almost tougher. Like, I got to do it right when I get off the air.
Right.
Like, come on.
No,
give me some time here.
I am kind of excited about the game Thursday night. I got to say this one more time just to get it off my chest. And I know we're coming up on the end of the show. I hate the season. I hate the in-season NFL season when the Lions play. Because I have to do the hoping he gets a chance to get a play.
Right.
Not wanting to see him crash into anybody.
Yeah, right. Stay healthy for the actual season.
Yeah, I want you to get some action, but I don't want to see you tackle anybody or get ran into. And then if I see the play and you look like you're about to get some action, I'm like, don't screw it up. Don't screw it up.
Right.
And it's like, I'm on the edge of every day you're getting cut, or I've been living that life for going on 7 years of you one tackle away from getting cut.
Yeah, right.
It's just like, I hate it.
I was gonna say the stress of having to watch that.
Oh God!
Like, because you're right. It's like, I don't want you to see any action, but if you see action, I want you to do well in said action.
Like, and like, I'm on the kickoffs. I'm like, now it's different.
Right.
Is that gonna last?
See, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I want to see, like, can you imagine Devin Hester, Dante Hall, somebody like that in that, like, in this current kickoff format? I mean, that's going to be that'd be fun to watch.
I'm gonna want to see who are like, what's the technique?
Yeah, right.
What's the new? Who's gonna excel?
Right.
Like, is the guy that just runs straight on?
Right. Like, I mean, is that going to be like I wonder what the strategy is.
Yeah.
And then also are there going to be kicking strategies? Is everything going to be like a squib kick now? Like, I wonder like what they're going to be like doing there. Like, I'm interested to see it. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's added this new element to special teams that I'm kind of excited to watch.
Is Jalen still the highest paid special teamer? or did somebody else get his spot?
I don't know. I mean, do kickers count? Because Buckner just got like a stupid deal from the Chiefs.
Really?
Yeah, he just got like the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're like talking about like non-kicker special team players, I mean, I imagine Jalen's still up there.
I mean, he held it for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's, if you put that on your resume, is that a better resume, Mark, than all pro?
I mean, well, let's put it this way: all pro is cool, but what's going to fill your gas tank? You know what I'm saying?
Like, what would you rather brag about? 50 all pro, Nikki.
Yeah,
don't drag me into.
No, but at the same time, money's money, man. Like,
at one point, I was the highest.
Accolades are cool, man. It makes your Wikipedia page look great, but I mean, like I said, which one of those is filling your gas tank and buying your groceries?
Okay, let me make sure I got everything off on that. So again, thank Bozack Smith for coming in. Listen, people, refjunkies.com. See if this refereeing thing might be for you. Again, we're seeing some people making money. These numbers of lack of young referees. You know what's funny? There's probably referees right now that are pissed. Like, hey man, shut up. Like this is a low key hustle that they don't want the rest of the world to find out about.
Right.
Like
you're ruining this for us, Bozack.
There's an officiating fraternity, and when we watch officials, we're always like, oh, we get him again or that guy again. No, because there's no new officials. Nobody's signing up to do it. So the people that are doing it, just like, I don't keep being paid.
Exactly. Like, I mean, when you hear about like the amount of money that some of these guys are making, and like part of it is, I think like maybe it's also, you know, the scarcity of officials and everything like that. I wonder how much of them are like, do I want more officials so I can get a couple weekends off, or do I want to have that 6-figure bank account?
The average age of high school officials is 57.
Dude, that is wild.
Only 12% of officials are under 35. Young people, this is a hustle on the low. Listen, if you don't mind refereeing some games, getting your money up quick, 55% of officials are over the age of 50. Well, shout out to the OGs that don't mind getting out there and officiating for the young people, but
yeah,
young people, you can do it too. That's gonna be it. Go ahead and we got Steve running around. You can go ahead and play us out. I gotta get ready for this game. I got to get my nap in. I gotta watch. I hope Jaden don't get in a fight either. Don't get in any brawls. I don't want to see people swinging helmets at you.
Oh, getting a Myles Garrett.
Oh God,
dear God!
You see the Appalachian State,
dude? That was wild.
I'm telling you,
that's
man.
Scary, man.
Remember, I said when I held Jalen's helmet, my whole perspective changed.
Oh yeah,
on and being prosecuted.
Oh yeah,
my entire way I see things, because that
you can kill somebody. That's a bowling ball.
That's a barbaric device. Right there. Yeah. I was toxic guy. Like, oh, it's emotional.
Yeah, right.
Nope. Now, like, nope.
No. He was trying to put someone in the ground.
You get that face mask in your hand, you swing that thing out. It's lifetime. Maybe not lifetime, but
yeah, that's to quote Doc Emmerich, watching a hockey game where a guy dove into the bench to fight someone. That should be a healthy suspension.
That was great. As always, 8150-939 is always the number. 3831-939 is always the text line. YouTube channels normally made for the bill. Middays and Marcus Baby 939 the bill.
Getting treated could have a dramatic impact on your relationship and your outlook on life. But it's also important where you get treated, because your health matters. And working with an organization that practices